there's a time over there. That time means it's time for night watch checks. I'm Brett Blitzer. And we're live. We're going to go check out these hosies. So I'm here in the house, but I'm going to slip on my shoes here. Maybe grab my scarf. Get it on our merry way. So let's hop on out. It's a beautiful night here in Kentucky. We got, I think it's about 60 degrees, I would say. So it's a good time. Something's going on over at the distillery, I think. Some wild stuff. But we're gonna hop in the whip. I'm gonna put on my seatbelt, and we on our way. Ladies and gentlemen, Night Watch Checks, episode 3. We're headed over. We're gonna go see what's going on over at Barn 15, and then we're gonna go. Oh, lost you guys. We're back. Okay. Dad told me to stop by the bridge here and make sure that you guys could hear the running water. So, we're down here at the bridge. Now I want you guys to listen to the water that's going down towards Woodford Reserve. So, there's some music running through the hills though. I don't know what's going on with that. So, we'll see what's up with that. Barry has all these interesting ideas for what I should be doing on the live stream. So, if you guys think it's weird, that's just me and Dad. Hi Alexis. Hi Jenna. Hi Katie. We're gonna go up to 15 here, and we're gonna see some mamas and babies. I think that's par for the course for what you guys are expecting. So we'll go check them out here. Nobody up here is hot and ready to go. We are just gonna see some of the babies that are already here, and maybe I'll yeah, they're unloading some bourbon, and they must be really blasting some music because I can hear it. Oh, and a distant whinny. See who we got here. Little Miss Act Nicely is looking great. Ooh, that's loud. Look at that. Hi, Amy. Hi, Marianne. Of course. Hello, Bobette. Good to see you. Hi, Jean. Beautiful, beautiful. Miss Act Nicely. Hi, Mama. What are you doing? We'll go and we'll say hello to some other folks here. Hi, Mick. Happy Easter. Here's a little newbie you guys might be interested in. Hi, Patty. Yeah, Amy, that is a little tiz now. You're right. How are you doing, little one? What are you doing down here? What a sweet little baby. Hi, Melanie. What are you doing? You stretching out. Aww. You're a sweet little baby. Hi. You want some love? Can I tickle your chin? Would that be fun? Maybe I do that. Up and at 'em. Hi, Molly. Happy Easter. Says it's time for some milk. Let me get that milk. Very sweet. Alright, we gotta have good long legs. Hi, Kathy. Happy Easter. Of course. Oh, look at you. Oh, that's that little arrogate baby. Still loving, still doing well. Very happy. Come on. Getting up. Hey James, hey Jim. We have our resident night watchman tonight. I'm live on Facebook, guys. So keep it PG, you know. Doing good. I'm just checking out my babies here and showing them off. What do you think? What do you think, Miss Whirly? She says, you need to get out of my stall. You've been so sour lately. She says, I got this baby and he's driving me crazy. So I don't need any of your crap either. Come on, Whirly. That's okay. She's wild. Oh yeah, the arrogate baby is absolutely still very feisty. Hi, Mike. Oh, making s'mores tonight? I'm jealous. There's a little top spin. It's an accelerate baby. Yes, we miss seeing everybody. I know, right? That arrogate baby is so cute. What are you guys up to? Just coming over here and picking through?
Yeah, just checking them out.
Yeah, good stuff. Yep, Jim comes up here and he picks everybody's stall, makes sure everybody's clean and looking good. All sorts of good stuff, making sure everybody's healthy and nobody's down and rolling or sick. He's doing everybody's good work out here. We appreciate him. He's filling in for Courtney and Julie, but he keeps trucking on. So, how long have you been night watching for us, Jim?
About 20-some years.
About 20-some years. My man Jim, I remember I sometimes tell you guys on the tour that Jim is our main night staff around here, and he's been here since I was just a little kid. And there's all sorts of stories that I would tell him of you and I hanging out up here in the barn, and I would play guitar, and we'd hang out and eat donuts and drink coffee. Yeah. When I had my first little itty bitty dark burnt orange Fender acoustic guitar. Oh man. Yeah, I was in kindergarten when Jim started working here. Isn't that crazy, James? Jim was working here when I was in kindergarten, which is nuts. A very, very long time ago. Yeah, we made cocoa. We had all sorts of good stuff. Miss Kilroy had a little colt, Amy, so we're very excited about him. We'll go up here and see what's going on. Got a couple more to show you guys. Also, I think somebody had asked about the feed. So we'll get in here and we'll show you guys a little bit about the feed. So this is our sweet feed blend. So this is everything these mamas need when they're not outside getting grass. This is our barley, cracked corn, and nutrient pellets blend. It's all bonded with molasses. So it's this really nice, sticky, sweet corn. Really good stuff. It's super nice, very sweet for them. They love that sweet feed. So they're getting a big scoop of that every day. So we just kind of scoop that up like this. And they'll get that once in the morning and once in the afternoon. So they get quite a bit. Mike, I think when I saw my first birth, I was about 9. And when I helped with my first birth, and I actually delivered the foal, I believe I was about 12. So I've been doing it for a while. That's right. Super, super clean. Everything's clean around here because of Mario. We appreciate it. That's for sure. I'm always watching my feet for kitties. We got our little night light on up here because we just got 2 other little mamas. Got the Irish baby. Miss Dwayne D. Little street boss filly here. Thank you so much, Marianne. What are you doing? It's a little bay filly, but I think we got a chestnut colt. But I will show you guys the bay foal, the bay colt when we go over and see Miss Kilroy's baby. A bunch of the mamas and babies are outside, so as you can see, we have a bunch of empty stalls in here too. So everybody has been going outside throughout the night. So Sarah's out tonight, Ma. What are you talking about? Ooh, back up! You're not supposed to escape. You're just supposed to. You're just supposed to love on me. Yeah, she's looking good. She's got some serious shoulder to her. Whoop! I can't even get her all in the whole frame. I guess we'll do one of these, and then we can love on her a little bit. Whoa! What are you doing? Yeah. Kisses. How about that? You're one of my favorites. You're one of my favorites. Yeah. You're one of my favorites. Yeah. She's a silly one. What? You sneezed on me. Uh-oh. I want to go get the coronavirus. Oh, yeah. Halter rub for sure. Just right there, some of that hair just kind of thins out a little bit, Kim. No boo-boos for her. She's been staying inside quite a bit. That's right, absolutely. Yep, and we got Bug over here. This guy, I swear, he's got the most energy out of everybody. He'll run right back to the front of the back in the stall. He's back and forth all the time. He's gotten a lot less shy. I used to, as soon as I opened up this door, he was in the back of the stall with Mama. But now he's gotten a lot of, he's gotten a little bit more attention. And he just wants to bite now, as you can see. Look at those little teethers. Look at those little teethers. You're funny. The bay filly there, Irish Teardrop, is by Street Boss, who stands over at Darley Farm. Lovely, lovely. We love Bug. That's right. Alrighty, y'all. Well, we're gonna head over to barn 14, and I'll see you guys over there if you guys don't. And yeah, we'll go see the little Kilroy baby. So I'm gonna take my folks over there. We got 50 people live and watching right now. Yeah. I'll see you over there, Jim. Thank you, guys. Absolutely. Bug is really what's up. What are you doing, Toppy? He says, I just want to bite on the gate and make noise. No making noise. It's sleepy time. We're going to look outside here, and we'll figure out if anybody's outside and ready to see. I think I heard a pretty distant whinny out there, so I don't think we'll be able to see anybody. No, we got our barn light on, but I don't see anybody out there. Nope. All right. Hi, Courtney. All right. On the road again. Ladies and gentlemen, we are headed to barn 14, where we can see some more mamas. We're getting very close. And our newest and truest, baby Kilroy. So we're really excited to see that. So we'll head over that direction. Wear your seatbelts, kids. Even if you're on private property, you're on your own farm, you should still wear your seatbelt. Because then it doesn't beep at you. You don't want that. So. I hope everybody's doing all right. I think it's great that you guys can get on here and interact with me, and I'm so excited that we can do this kind of weekly, and it's just so much fun that you guys can come on out. We are at 19 out of 23. We only have 4 left, Lori. Can you believe it? We're getting close to the end here, and I'm just like, it feels like it just started, and it feels like I started a year ago. But I guess we're just getting it going. So yeah, I started a little bit early, Courtney. I'm sorry. I was like, I will just have like 10 minutes to kind of get some people in here, but it just filled up real quick. So apologies, but we still have one more barn to go. So we got time, and I hope I can hang out with you guys for a little bit. The barn cats do go hunting at night, for sure. We leave what we call little cat holes. So the little doors at the end of the barn, these big, heavy steel doors, each of them probably weighing about 1,000 pounds. We make sure that they're open just the slightest bit that those kitties can fit through and squeeze through and be able to get outside. But a lot of times you see some of our older kitties are hanging out on hay bales, taking a nap. Good cat naps, all that good stuff. I will absolutely tell you that, Janelle. We are just pulling up to barn 14, so I'll be sure to tell you exactly when our last 4 are due. I think we have one due the 11th, maybe one due sometime here in the next couple days, I think. Yeah, last baby due's 420. We got Miss Julie here, speaking of kitties, and Howard. Some of you guys heard me talking about Howard earlier. Well, let's focus up the camera. Howie. Everybody was excited about posting about Howie, who's 19 years old, particularly blind. But it's a beautiful night out, so we got the doors wide open for them, so they like to hang outside. I think that's a fun part about it. Dark in the barn. Let's get down in here. We got to make sure that everybody is feeling good. We'll be nice and quiet pulling up on this little newbie. Human Julie is not here tonight. She had a friend that apparently had to go to the hospital, and she decided that she was going to quarantine herself for a while. So she said, oops, can't help. Oh, you just got right up, didn't you? I was going to have it so cute for you, and you just jumped right up. So this is, of course, Miss Kilroy and her foal that was just born yesterday. So that's right. Hey, buddy. Our very own Miss Kilroy, the best and the brightest here at Sun Valley Farm. And look at this little baby. You're being shy. What are you doing back there? Gonna poke your head out over here? This is McLean's music. Hi, Miss Killy. Listen to that munchin'. Kind of. A little bit South America it was shaped. Killy pie. Well, hello. You're very welcome, Wendy. Thank you for stopping by. Look at that. Hey, little buddy. Here, let's swap you around here. We'll say hello. Oh yeah. He says, "What are you holding in your hand? I'm camera shy." Come on, buddy. Show the world what you got. Ooh. Can I pet you? Oh yeah. Look at that curly mane. I think that is just the cutest thing. Coyotes aren't usually too much of a bother out here, and they're relatively uncommon to find on the farm. But they're pretty small too here in Kentucky. Most mares are, as you can see, anywhere between like 1,100 to 1,400 pounds. Coyotes don't really mess with them. These mares are not to be messed with, especially when they have foals. But Miss Kilroy is one of our very, very favorites here. She's one of our very, very best on the farm, best and brightest. She's produced quite a few winners. That's right. Mama came out here the other night and she was really putting in work. Yeah. Yeah, Mama said we left that night about 7 o'clock and at 8 o'clock once night watch was here, and about an hour later said, well, he's not quite nursing over the whole thing. So we better get Jan out there, and she got him right on that udder. So she did a very good job. She is the lactation expert, that is absolutely for sure. What a sweet face. Thank you, Deborah. Look at you. Hi, Lawrence. Welcome. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Okay. We'll go and we'll see a couple other mamas here that are getting ready to foal. We'll talk a little bit about those stallions, but this guy's just 48 hours old, so we'll be right back to him, I promise. I won't let you guys off without seeing him one more time. We have Miss High Style here, and she's going to more than ready this year. She's got a big, big belly. She's getting ready very soon. No wax yet. We're looking for that kind of sticky sweet colostrum that will start to secrete from those udders, and that will mean that they're very close, and I'll actually show you that here very soon. Hey Bear, what's going on, dude? We're gonna see Miss Spinstress here. So this is, I remember we talked about Julie last week, and we talked with her about the interesting crossbreedings here with Spitestown and Spinstress, and we believe that this is going to be our next kind of idea. So I want to show you guys if she'll let me. Sometimes she's a little bit sour to people, but we'll kind of see what's going on here. Now, I just want to check those udders. So we'll go back here. I want you guys to see the wax down here. So there's just a little tiny little dot of wax on that udder. And that's really what we're looking for. There was a little bit more earlier. She had a little glob hanging on the end of that udder. So we think that she's getting pretty close. So we'll just kind of see about that. But she's looking good. She's a little bit frustrated because she is so close to foaling. But that's how it goes. Isn't that right, Spinny? But she's doing great. We're very excited for us. Of course. Scratches for Spinstress. All day. Good mama. Good mama. Jan does have the gift. She knows how to work it for sure. Then we have over here a fevered kiss. We think that she's probably going to be our last this year. She's due 4:15, so she's getting ready here too. She's just hanging out, eating some hay, doing her thing. That's right. Yeah. And we'll go over and we'll see Miss Mary's Angel. She's going to Lemon Drop Kid. If you guys remember anything about Lemon Drop Kid, that's a really exciting stallion that's been around for a long time. He's got a lot of star power to him. He's doing a lot of good work. That's right. Hi, Miss Mary. Getting very close too. We got lots to do, y'all. We're getting through it. We're getting everybody watered off and getting picked, so all the good stuff is happening tonight. But we'll go over and we'll check one more time over here at Miss Kilroy. If anybody has any questions, let me know. Make sure that Jim can get in here and water off. Always want to make sure our mamas get fresh water all night. Everybody's got to stay hydrated. And that goes for all y'all at home too. Yeah. Yeah. Let's open that right up. No, I'm just gonna go on in there. Thank you, James. Good Mama Killy. Whoa. Oh, hello. There you go. Will you come up and say hello? Will you come up and say hello? Hi, Chris. Come on. Uh-oh, Mama's moving. I better be on the move too. They know exactly what to do. Hi, Kim. Actually, this baby just got to get out today. Usually after about 48 hours, then they're pretty good to go outside for the first time. So actually, you can probably go back and look at our story today on Facebook or Instagram, and you'll get to see this little guy outside. It's super cute. I highly recommend it. What are you doing? What are you doing down here? Hi. Very cool. Any other questions I can answer for you guys before we wrap things up? Yeah. Still playing hide and seek, aren't you? Just hiding behind Mama. And Mama over here actually has a salt block too. She's got a little salt block in here so she can get a little bit of salt. And that's going to help her make sure that she gets over here and drinks the water. That's really important too. What do you guys think? Good baby, huh?
He's a rascal, yeah.
He's a little rascal, that's for sure.
He's slow got eaten.
Yep.
He's doing good now.
Yeah. Yeah, slow to get eaten, but he's got it figured out. Getting all tied up under Mama. He just wants to hide all the time.
He's doing fine.
Yep. Yeah, of course. Hey, Josh. We have about, I would say, if you include the foals, we're close up to maybe 60 or so. So we're getting there. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. Happy Easter to everybody. You're very welcome. Thank you. We love our babies. I hope everybody has a safe weekend and everybody's doing well. I'm so glad that you guys could stop by. Join us next week. We'll try and hit it again around that 9 o'clock time, a little early. And we'll take you guys out and around and keep an eye out. We try to, a lot of times on Instagram, just hit a random live video in the mornings, sometimes in the afternoon. It's a little bit sporadic sometimes, but I'm just glad that we could share a little bit during these crazy times. So we appreciate y'all, and have a good night, everybody.